far now only. Well, remit. Enemy. Nedia eye titu efa sikasem oni mo abebre se modi wadwuma den ene modi biara wobo se obema ifiefo nso ehu aheha won ene nti well remit ede enhihye pa agwa kwamu se wobetumi edi sika amane ifiefo ewo abefo ekwan so computer smartphone anase app how biara enihi se we ye new customer anase eyini dia edi kan ko ade at have what then and so betumi amane sika free bonto a untua eho hwe ema well remit san impress us 3 times umpewe na open again and just and so betumi amane sika yi akosi MTN anase Ghana network biara so how biara eni well remit
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Yo, mamo, akwaba biemu eba ako radio so. Aye, health and wellness na maso gusua mutie. And I do Sunday so yeah, from 10 to 12 Chicago time, you know. The accommodation 7 kwa and a bremo. Won't go baby? I just said the studios of Ako Radio. And I know Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, the moon that or Bahami and no attraction como, you can depression once and then yeah, Babacano. A personality disorder. I said, Dr. Phil, and check the best best at Dr. Phil about. The intimate start we were by, you know, fast dark, a see more to them on coupon. So a boy on buying now, Chimunano, I could be a Bamunan or her, and so now a boy on buying the NT, I think a bonny beard and a baby. Of course, listeners and viewers and Muslim wanky, you know. And one month in a show, Yadeba, Munuanki, you want to say the Massive baby. At the Aqua Jinka to quick, a banner and edit Modern and ever.
Hi, I am Kwame here. Did you know that the month of October is World Remit Teacher Appreciation Month? Did you also know that you could win a grand cash prize gift of up to 10,000 cedis for that favorite teacher of yours this month? Well, we all have our favorite teachers, those that made lasting impact on our lives. But let me ask you, when was the last time you took time out to appreciate that special teacher of yours? The one that made a long-lasting impact in your life? I am excited to partner with global money transfer company World Remit on this month-long campaign to appreciate and honor teachers in this country. Don't miss an opportunity to tell your teacher how special they are and how much help they have been to you. All you have to do to participate is to record a 2-minute video talking about that special teacher of yours and upload it on social media using the hashtag Teacher Appreciation Month and Teacher Mo. Now, in addition to the grand prize, The first 80 participants with the most interesting videos stand a chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for their favorite teachers throughout the month of October, Kind Ketsi World Remit. All you have to do is to visit www.teacherappreciationmonth.com for instructions and guidelines on how to participate. And it's about time we let our favorite teachers know how much we appreciate them. Share your story today, and most importantly, happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all teachers in Ghana. Yedamwase, Teacher Mo.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Yo, Simon, Okaba Bium, Ebako Radio. So, Senator Kakai, Yene Dr. Phil, Anna Ebetrin Komo, and no, a common Ebedino, Efa, a personality disorder. To say, Dr. Phil, the medical kind. Obiana no among bones, yes, only media can see power, I was saying now. And to me, Dr. Phil Ebano, Doctor, him walk about Radio. So,
yeah,
maybe I will call there.
Nyame adum no krai. Why do you with me akai?
The last time on your car, depression was I free a coffee to say. Only to a Ghana for you. Questions, baby, move with some names. Hey, I won't tell you no. Someone here. That's a man. Oh, man, no corner with a question and I'm Bobizamia. Meno, meant me no. It's the questions in the day. The best that I one session, I have questions and I have funny now. Yeah, can be now boom, one by one. Because most of them are related in Kakranka, but more than I can now boom. And I know personality disorder. No answer now, my person who can be a craft found. Said a friend will be shown who are now what's me who I depart away.
Yo, me da say, bra. Me din the Philip for you into me. Nah, me a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and I want my doctorate in nursing practice. Me share my nursing career say in fear kakreni. Na ni nyina mu no, me path ni nyina has been in psychiatry. Psychonomatina for almost all my nursing career ni nyina. In short, no, me did psych, me that psych, me sorry psych.
I just say, on one, can also all the D side or that side or sorry side. They said, obey your piano. I mental health and
Right.
All right. It's another one. Yes, a personality disorder. No problem.
Yo, for the sake of more training, to the measure slides, I can me follow. Na me follow my slides. Na ne who nkoma yedi ni ne. See, I can personality disorder. Nipa the man nipa mu no edimu, right? The man nipa no edimu as nipa mu. And you know, sometimes see, I can obi personality a ne pache ni nipa bain, not necessarily ni subain. Yenti asiye difference wo. Enti the nipa ban no me say the nipa ban what me adopt as an English word. And the nipa ban no the total sum of the emotions na tinka, the cognition, the way we see dwe, and the behavior which is suban no, right? Enti yeka we ni nyina boma and ebeye ni nipa ban, which is the personality of the person. Then send you basically relate with others, and so the way I see who BB near reacted to it. So, into example, young friend say yeah, drive it near who say BB here, the way we react to it. And also say, would you be honum, munkita hudi muno, say BB air koswa, say no was reacted. Into say anxiety, how do you relate to certain things which causes you anxiety? It is a reaction in American WhatsApp to the environment and personal and social concepts. And the social concept, you know, akwa to say, and you ma a what me society, baby, I met, baby, I me baby, I me da. San your man never honum no. Sa concept, you know, you're fan of fapping na, saying that is related to it. And to the say, I should share to honor my ye, say nipa. That's a media mean nisua. Then I become defiant to the social concept. What's my say? And to make some of the personalities later a bit related, I'm watching those who defy social concepts nibi ase. Now the other part of personality disorder also say it is organized early in life because unipa no abra osho obrase no ana o me. Anything they say Catholics for a saying say give me a child for the first 7 years of their life and I'll make them a Catholic for life, right? And you know, say oh share obrase a entity a ubenya and your ma ube go through no e shape you ema form nipa ban and I say the pursue be. Now, so no yanti as so say somewhere along the line in your life and also no it's a creative me. It's a creative book. And to make a say two things. Once again, last week, the last time I share me can and you know and about together. I'm a nipa buying no for me. Bako genetics, yawusu, one anasi a bosu. Ana environment, yenteti, bia yeteti, if you wo square your core, ye for any munyi, nina can be a nipa ye. And you know, Makane say, you know, Mumma mean chemu right? Move follow me carefully. Say be me lose obia. At this point, me chemu mienu. Me wia message chemu be 50 message chemu miensa. Na miensa no 15 bia be wo ba ku mu nti na we classic classroom yi ne ye. Nti we follow no lose me a o ti ase ne be de. So at this point, me chemu mienu no ba ko ye omo ye comfortable with their situation. Omo ni pa ban na omo no, omo ye comfortable. The other group no say omo comfortable. Inti yehwe omo comfortable ne first. Omo behavior no is consistent with their personality. You see the two words, behavior, personality. Inti no omo suban no consistent with their nipa ban. Okay? Inti no so you'll be typically there and say which is oppositional defiant. And as I say you'll be rules so antisocial. You realize it is consistent with their personality. It is not driven by environment. And yes, asema Kwame enemy can maintain and make my dream or what do I say? But I say consistently no bibia ye bia no Philip Nkwadi or be before froka. And it causes little concern to the person. The me ye bibi so na say tiawa unia hame. It say me ye bibi na eye oya obi na board no so kra na me no more. And that person also fails to recognize the problem. Into who say problem bi wo ho no apɛ anu eyi wo. And esa ni science unti no emane seek treatment typically. Is it yes? Into the ekoso no nyina no sa na media betie. Wokoka o se sa na metie. Efi mo fra be onya afi na oba besesa me. Ana de oye no so na nya de ha no. Ana de oye no so no who se problem won ho enti adeti no basic treatment. Eno ne one group no. Ana the other group no so na the ego dystonic for no. Omo they are uncomfortable. They may we ha me say me but esa say me nipa ban so nti no e mane ta ba say me ye no metesa what you say nti say group no so ho no nti no we come to the maladaptive behavior no nti no you can say maladaption na who say you are adapting to a situation but you are doing it wrongly one more nti no maladaptive behavior and so ho no nti your affective behavior affective, behavioral, cognitive, and the social traits. When you now back together to make a person. So after the member chichemu miensano, right? And to say a personality disorder, nipa baina, yenchemu miensa. Near 3 clusters. And to know any course I don't know. Near cluster of schools. To where A for A, B for some friendship system, rebranding. Yeah, then a lebi keshani and open area. Which akrana no pause me ko school area, which in area school no. Okay, back to seriousness. Yeah, cluster no into 3 different groups now. Your cluster A. Sacriphone nyina no, omo trait a omo taiwo say omo behavior na odd. Ohwa won ti ase entai consistent with nipa dodo de. Ana omo nso no ehu bibia wrong with what they doing. Ana the omo ye no nso no entai societal norm no nso emfa kwan mu. Nti ebeka say ni bo ebra. Right? Into obi a ote voices, obi a or delusion. Into either they have a fixed false belief or they have a fear of something going to happen to them. Obi or schizoid personality, obi a schizotypical. And it's our crofo say no. Omono na typically in pain p ye mono ye time omo say omo adwumo yare no. But em say last ye ka ye din komodo make say ayeka adwumo yare ho asem a na say adwuma pomoden ho asem a it goes beyond sa group here make ho asem say. Esa said there are so many other things and ye cause you be hu. And secondly, no, so you can adwuma pomoden ho asem a at this point body nature say you go beyond yare no. Enti na ebia wonti apo wadwemu bibi koso affect your productivity yet you are not displaying any of these. Enti no oti ho no ma you also dey okay. Obi tenchen a also Philip there he is a gentleman but ebia na ma ye depressed enti no ma ye din no. What do I say? Ti komkom na ma ye no nyina no enye say me a gentleman me mpeka sentia na ebia na me depression bia eboboba. At this point, I have the mental health condition, but not necessarily the illness. Okay, that was just to explain that. And you know, you cluster A now, you go B for no. So B for no, you have personality disorders now. B for no, or me dramatic. B na I say, Manu, me person make us Manu ye, but I say Jijin seven. Nti bibi kitu ebi na wa na ye hu bisa ana omo no they are unstable with their mood nti no yemfa examples kakra se ekasa obi antisocial personality obi wo antisocial personality disorder you say ye can say antisocial something against the other, right? Into anti-clockwise. Clock echo against how it's supposed to be. And you know, there is the social norms. And this person is against the social norms. First partner mete obia anti-soa. The understanding was say obia on penipemu. Meboa. But the personality disorder dia when you brought for some way clinical test. It is a personality disorder there. Obia or against the social norms and they say antisocial personality disorder. And they also a more borderline personality disorder. Some also know your or more go through but to run through some of them. They have issues with affection and love and detachment, right? Your histrionic personality and narcissistic personality. Almost the as a term saying obi fufro. So US I say Example, I'm tied my a brother, Yera Trump, air president, And once again, let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not diagnosing anyone, but I'll only use what is public as an example. So, Tasha CNN, a brother Trump, air president, now they typically described him as narcissistic because it said, Tembiano, say, and yet Trump, there is a problem with it, right? And really, all of this, Mama can say, all of this, to an extent. So, who social year, what me you see in your favor, and that is how Trump became a president because he played his personality very well. Obiso to say, so Ufi what me kakwa de anya Ufi Ghana, and yes, I should also say, who follow Ghana trend now. There's this one person now. He has this trait, Shatawale, as he said, or that about Kukumuno, right? He has this trait, but you also realize he uses it to promote his brand, right? It's in America because he said, "Yeka yarewa hodo anase say yeka adwuma pomuden ho nsema." Me always should not go to the negative because people are one cognizant and two using it to their advantage. And and also into the cluster B for now. Into what share the make people who are antisocial, borderline, histrionic, narcissistic, analysis say, yeah, you realize there's that dramatic appeal to their life, right? Omodo and some your cluster C for no, who are typically anxious. And so someone with cluster C personality now, you notice they have avoidant personality disorder. And the key words in distinguishing one disorder from the other, avoidant, they avoid a situation for the lack of approval. And the example, Mameko church setting kakra. Near ne say me wo AYS and I say me Sunday school. Na me so no mo no me ka say me nkoye memory verse. Na me ko gina dom na mentimi anka ni ye. Na asafo ne sere me. What you say? And from then I have this thing in me say me gina nipa mu pa ya ade and you only forget it. Ejakwa menu wa woche children class you say no. This is something that you probably want to pay attention to. And ube who or more friend mu bebre. Say about bi ko ye dwumedie bi. Na say yesre no ana ye di ne ho fel either mpelifo na na say nkra ni mu bia. Ubo say fi woko no ma ne dwumedie bia empedodo na no mpese obeye. It is because of the lack of approval now. Osuro say onya ni nti. Enti me didimu na odi enyi. Okay say me ka say personality is formed at childhood. What you say? Hey, it's no man na go through ni nyina no. No ma shape no. But and also say me more mundi dwumadie because that is only the learning platform that you also have. But we should manage it very well. Okay. The other one also a dependent personality disorder. So those people they depend on other people for almost everything. Example, Yefan say me brothers na wo honum. Say me na me last born and I'm middle child. Typically now depend on the adults for most things. And you normal say die obi to an extent. But when it gets to the point where as me making decision I have to run it by X person like nipebi. What am I say? Then we say now you're becoming dependent on the person. Into Bible says, "So nipa kro tu kwan, or tell the whole feel then you feel unsecured, you feel your world is crashing, you feel to be bibia because you've always depended on that person for so long." That's it. Then the other one here, obsessive compulsive personality disorder. And as I say, obsessive compulsive disorder. And they friend OCD Into better be also OCD ni kiki in. And I say, yeah, the obsession part. Say unya the frequent thought of something. And they all the compulsion part, which is the acting on the thoughts, Example. Se me wo fie na se ebia me ba beda esan de ato me pen bi nti ebi won so krapo na ni nyina so ayenim but tem bia no me check me doors no be 3-4 times ansa na metumi akoda me check it na ma fro so na me say ye ebia won lock it na masaba be ye bio right enti no obi won so that they will have the thought but they will not come down to check on it again because the compulsion in the right but the obsession in the obi won so that they are obsessed with germs enti no yes oh they are germophobic almost show germs none and yet wow monster so frequently not necessarily it's just because they are germophobic but some of them are obsessive about hand washing which to an extent it's because of the fear say and we be one in Sahunti, right obi bet me run in Sabu now feel started bleeding. Sometimes I like to give those extreme circumstances near who say I didn't say you and better sir a bit more brew. What am I say? Because they feel said they are not clean, they'll keep washing and washing. By the time I realize they have so much of a dry hand that it starts to bleed. Okay. Obu onumsa a mouth. It comes in threes. And you know, Bibiani I just saw an prensa. And sana na dream no. I settle say okay after the edge done. Into say the doors obe checking the presser. Say Bibia obey the presser. And then say obe running presser. Into so when you be okay, so my obsession comes in threes. That is what they mean. Okay. Okay. And you know, ya kind of say you bet me afa ne bako na ya chire mu more but emre ni hosa was as me dika kind no 15 or so personality disorders right here mabubo ni nyina tofa and no see ebe ya wasembusa wo no ubetimi de abane yi anu nti no men fa ne bako enchire mu so much in details na emom no busa asem na mehu de ehia o na metimi yi ano enti bi be see ase for now na ahwefo so etimi de wo asem busa aba me da ase
yo so that was so the okay I serious very very serious okay the way an man see corner disorders no doso pa me am hwe me de wo
it is a oshe the title now me to so na me they say me too right and it comes from the hashtag now maybe abuse of a child be by and they use that hashtag so that's where I borrowed it from but I tagged it me too because it said obiadio it's over show also me too this is my over heard me too this is my it's who they are man but my main case say so answer na kwasem busanso answer no be ebusa mekra no mama ya no enye ti enyina your mental health illness and medical chemu the difference between illness and mental health condition and we are all susceptible to having a condition or two, right? But then not necessarily say who some of these traits will more nature say or illness because there's a difference between traits and illness. In two say oh yeah be traits crampo na at that point we are not necessarily saying say you have the illness itself, but the channel also say ubetumi enya into no who na wait me down ho so no wait me about ho ban so me that say
yeah me so no that now question I medical busa no genetics so we can sa anyama wani nyina no sa personality disorders and genetics play some role in it.
Me patron say the medical care no with most if not all mental health conditions ubon say ukofie bi mu a yes yare we say wo ho no enti no menya ka de sa de ma me fan so say it is a medical conditions na ukofie bi mu a diabetes running in the house ukofie bi mu a hypertension running in the house right enti no ukofie bi mu so na say ye fa ne say yare bi anxiety running in the house depression running in the house is just another illness once it's controlled and treated and managed they're as good as anybody else.
I will be the question about me fanto so any patients acha. Also, thank you, doc. Also, please can you tell me the difference between cluster A traits and autism? And also, can one lead to the other? Say cluster A no autism, can one lead to the other?
Oh, okay. So autism is not part of the personality disorders, right? Into autism, no, yeah, foforo on its own, and no. And one will not necessarily lead to the other, but it could be say you have one and have the other. What's my say? And and yes, me wo win na me graduate na me call the next one. Na mom no me wo we say, and me wo we say so. Enti me wo hypertension, me sound or diabetes. Enti make me autistic and have schizoid personality or paranoia, right? And also tell me more between the difference. Okay, so she already understands what cluster A is. She just wanted to know the difference.
What the catch him?
Right. Okay. Now we say who say or person me timu bi one and so per associate them, but I think say or associate them. And to associate them, they say autism for no, it's more of cognitive and developmental. And to say I can say obi autistic, autism nankasa is a spectrum. And in fact, I say, and I say in a generally, I say be a spectrum. It means to say from one end to the other. And you could have an autistic child and a person who is very high functional. And they typically also have very good personal traits be if harnessed very well. Or mono dance. Example, or are very artistic. So said drawing art needs animal. If they are on the high end, they are extremely good. What do I say? But see, I can say personality disorder, which is the cluster A now, Obusana, their behaviors is really unusual, eccentric, odd, and then they really don't have good insight. I hope the difference in here, Clara.
I'm to attest you. Now, my question, no, it has more to do with treatment. So, okay, and I need treatment to crown. How do you know, say, the bobo swimming and will be because also can also born more and then no personality, no, afa. And to one guy's crying, you don't even know. And to only more, how do you get treatment? On the material. Yeah. And a club benson over far, Ubehu, and as a Nipan gonna walk okay. I mean, I'm talking about some of the personality disorders. And now, Nipan too. So, how can we help these kind of people?
Obiawo the right, Obiawo the freedom, but then every right there is not absolute, right? And say a band say your behavior puts you yourself in danger or others in danger, then your right could be taken away from you. And anything I say, so be a threaten say obekumobia. In the case of Funny Face, or Ghana, right? I brought a video now, or threaten say obekumobino. Then he was picked up by the police. What's my say? And to the door, you have your right to live, you have your right to freedom, your right to speak, your right of speech. Say, but they say, regardless of the cause. And it's established. They say, Funny Face has a mental health condition, but regardless of that, he was picked up, right? And now he's been ordered for treatment. What's my say? Okay. And when there's life and properties in danger, then we can court order and also force you for treatment. So Uncle Banessa, Nasa Yanfan is a mere narcissistic. Nasa may no cotop and to mark a puffer. Nasa media medium media yes oh dear. Be a baby and be better off than you are, and won't be from a hospital. What am I saying? The major say, won't me shame Emma Menko Hospital, Mamma Canessa. But then a burden and men who say me a problem. Sometimes we have to be able to tell people things as they are. Type per se ye can sem a defe no e de wada. To the beer and yam rebia. To the beer. I was a semi on by ye kesi ni. Enti no say Kwame de only me ye no me mpɛ na me ntia na se fa kwam a ese metimi kaso anim say bra de oye de mfa kwam. And secondly no so no say tem bia no Microphone no almost saying no have a problem with you on one issue. Master, everybody cannot be wrong. Yeah, because I say. Until there has to come a point where you have to realize they said the problem is not everybody else but me. And also that realization also na ya na dem microphone. But then there has to come a point that say Kwame ka Kofi ka ya ka adwo ka, then it gets to the point where okay, reality will set in. Some of these behaviors, it's more like who I am, but it doesn't mean to say you cannot change. Into the day here, they say you bet me a born per chrono. No when ya intiasia no the decay. The atosumi no nafi the etima mana quancheno. When we say some of these disorders, no, and ye necessarily na ye a drone ye. It be on my psychotherapy. Into psychotherapy, no, I've always told people, say, we in the Ghanaian community need some of these things comes to us naturally. But psychotherapy, no, because say, into a saba, into then I come home, but sister, formally no me for no treatment. But in you many people, oh, yeah, next year, correct, so near church or near ye, it was part of it. But since you know, so no, it's time. Bia yakoko piene the way I see my right, and outdoors, no. Over right, me no pie bionku. All right.
All right. I think once a year now. Junior patients was what do I say? So one answer question here, but was hard for rubber. Okay. And I keep your questions coming because one for questions, yeah, that's your pong. Now, but Busamia, make Kwame maintain more can be so. It is now. Let me disclaimer, I'm the Atoro. Only a power, asa. It is no question, dear Fabra. I was had a question about what are some of the resources that are available to people, especially young and adults and children with personality disorders.
It depends on where you find yourself. So Ghana, there are more treatment centers being set up. Once again, depending on which part of Ghana. So, Accra say there's one Agboba. There's one in Medina. There are a few in Accra, actually. So if you look it up, okay, the simplest answer right now would be say Google Bema answer. But say Google the person getting more specific, right? It's a bit Accra there. I know say a bit Accra. Kumasi, so there's a couple. Say who school me pacho use your school's resources. Schools do now, if not all, especially in the Western world, psych centers, right? Counseling centers near there. Intimate patro use you. A people argue say they don't get the best service, but at least you get a service. It becomes a starting point. Intuition if you don't hear more, then you go outside, you seek for more. The other thing is also with some of these personalities, and apart from cluster A, do therapy ebeboa. What do I say? Everyone who still here no there, but do therapy beboa. And to look for a good therapist. In looking for a therapist, no mama can say a few things has to come together for it to be a good therapist for you. You'll be a good therapist, ama ejamenu no. Ebi onye good therapist, ema patients. Because the patients they no eje the ejamenu hwehwe. Unso obi ono ni shia o say yesunsun enhia, right? To ukonya therapist be no need to the person may be the best there is, but until nothing else will work. Sometimes they get frustrated with the system because you have to have that match, black, especially say only Ghana. Ghana they don't tell you issue. But outside Ghana, obi was a black therapist, obi was a Christian, obi was a some check boxes that they have to meet. then you have to narrow your search down. Now, wait to be there.
Now, maybe so is in choosing a therapist, say okay, no. Do you have to look so that church what checkbox or the pacono be fall into that category, no? And as you're looking for someone who is actually good, because the one check boxes in wow.
Right, but the other make calculation is say pe obi obet me abo.
Okay.
But you move be wo see a provider. I know some patients that are specific. Obi on pe bema. What do I say? If you had a traumatic experience in the past, or your on pe bema provider. It's in the sun no but oh ye ni na so no who say o stock no so get narrow. What do I say? And narrow. Ebra me pe oba me pe the Christian therapist me pe the black. Oh na afi de emu dodo se na obenya na get narrow.
All right, I know some, you'll be a better that appetite. Now you go through, no, these disorders, many also say bit go through one by one, but the beer a day we go through maybe 3 or 4, so they be a bit not catching in up. But I mean, they have me pioneers are necessary disorder and now come once me. So uncle for to born more one argument on the day. So I didn't go ye manoa, niggas and koye, MOBA, not Juno sanity. Okay, say be a bit maybe to the advantage. Now I don't know your treatment or
yeah, your treatment or no, but the only part of quiet.
Also, somehow I mean, it look as if say more now Senipa Kono so issue. And so nipa into more, then it becomes another issue, right?
And it's in these ones, the treatments near there. So Ecoba cluster A4 now, typically, only perform to crampona because of their behaviors, we all become concerned. Now, for the I say you're forcing, I'm here treating, right? Because if you have someone who is paranoid and doing all those stuff now, you become more concerned. But if I say, oh, be a or a narcissistic, so then the better. It's in the treatment in the so say, woman name foul so all the time. Okay. Because they always want to have their way. And there has to be a point where it's like, dude, you can't cross this line. Okay. Is that what I say?
Yeah, myself. I would say, is there a different? I mean, is there a correlation between personality disorder and bullying? Also, when generally, I won't cry more some American. So, one more bully pa. I don't know. Is it a form of a personality disorder now? And I say, it been a trigger that.
There are too many reasons why one will be a bully. And you may directly link it to a personality disorder. What am I saying? Obu on ma or no, they were bullied. And they also want to bully others. Obu also now ya can't shy into so nyane yonko krana. Then it feels like oh no, meet my mama Betty, so I meet me one also person bully for. Obu also now they have a low self-esteem, therefore sharing some way crampona or against on no. Therefore, they want to take it on somebody. There are so many reasons in here. A bit mama one, I am bully, but being a bully is not good. And if you have a bullier, then once again you have to set the limits. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. You can do this. You can do this. What am I saying? Henna, I'm waiting at the home. And yes, idea. Over for class,
Okay, let's talk about the treatment. Also, most of them know, with the exception of be a cluster A, I bet me a therapy bet me a boa. Now cluster A for the end so I didn't ever boa.
Oh, and also therapy boa, but I was trying to make the point to say because of their insights in it, not yet tied the medications in shots here. What am I saying? Depending on baby on parkour. Into the say could do pen so be after the paranoia near so higher. Insight in the poor into winter meaning by cat therapy was it. One of them into at that point you have to use medication to bring it down. one of them channel. Into after the bad down about normal now after the therapy at waso. And with all of these, the goal is to treat or manage. Okay. Yeah, now in P a problem with psych because and as a mental health because it's a me uncle will say bro call man a drone now I say. Mammy Musa question.
Why saying?
No, I say. Yeah, my hypertension a drew. I'm going to brew. Which I know. Okay. Yeah, my diabetes a drew. Emma sugar drop it. Emma trash it. We trash your crowd with bohono. And so when you diabetes treatment, my boy. Okay. And a paranoia drew and access case a drew. Next say, I'm fine. Say, we saying kakra. I didn't know any day. Esa no. Nobody wants to see treatment again. Can say, anytime we are treating Biano, we're doing risk versus benefits. And yet, obi biara botaye, sebi onye any provider papa biara botaye. Say, obemo biaye say. What am I say? Botaye de say, obe 10, right? Ye pesi do over 5. Now, I was say me mao ebia edrobi na etimi do over 5. Now, medima no, yet yes, will be reacting differently to medications. And to me, I say, me Kwame 2 milligrams into no say, ya oba me more also 2 milligrams because the body size they say there are 2 million races. I won't get into it. And to ebia oba yedo, mama or 2. And as I me sure no body size need the way I acting near the no, mama of 5 milligrams, right? Me more 5 no, edwa bafemo dodo. It's the only thing I then have to do is to adjust the medication. No matter so. Never the about 3. One. Never share the way I reacted to. No, let's say you okay. Don't keep you on it. We share this still no. You too much more. No matter dosage in so. And we are managing your situation. Let me count myself.
Yes, I'm more than you try and error, my boy.
Debbie. And that is
I'll start with 5 minutes. Say, what so that's a dipania in say.
Okay, Mami Musa question. So, Oko hospital no case of hypertension. Doctor, they share or blood pressure no 170 over 110, right? And normal Lesinopro, 50 milligrams. Okay, and a bottom up or a try and error.
Well,
what's a Koba medical at the end? I was say, well, and that is a problem, man. Your site providers in the one year, a man here they say in Crofopes or music treatment.
Yeah,
a quiet medical, yeah, and in the old doctor ne air bomb then say or bit me as a area. A quiet psyche, dear, yes, so a try and error. Ne try and error, they say. The other problem with psyche can also say, yeah, funny say, medical conditions, your diagnostic texts are, yeah. And there are objective symptoms. With a psyche, though there are objective symptoms, most of it, has to be clinical decisions. What am I saying?
Yeah.
And I was a meeting show or symptom in a may assess in a make up boom. You need high level of clinical experience to be able to do that. And yet better, sir. Right? For one of and yet for sir. And you try and error human here. And say, who's psychiatrist that person is well trained and well versed in like compound of issues that all capable to treat you. What am I saying? And there be and yet try and error. Said there who obina or more glucovage, and as I say, glipizide, and as I say, diabetes a drobi. Let's say bottom up after they no adjust dosage. Or no, the only try and error. But by a mama of 5, matches over 3. You say, hey, on the try and error. There be a try and error. And medication adjustment happens in all fields.
Also, the time you go when you want to say in Ghana for it. I've been a war or mental health issues. I totally different.
And to be dancing so crapos of Busan specifically, sir, because that's the point I was trying to make. Hey, to Busan the directly name to a try and error, a purely clinical practice. And yeah.
All right, you know, patients. I had another question about. Also, on your camera phone, Afra. Assume you say a person is willing to get treatment. Is there a clear or specific step-by-step or protocol to take to get there?
Or if the person is willing there, then it's much easier. You just walking into any hospital, you let them know, say, these are the symptoms you are having, and open your treatment, right? And then the hospital protocol will kick in. Hospital be a protocol is different. And so the parkour well in there, and simple. It's just like how you go for medical treatment now. Okonwa check in. Oh, doctor, me tia me ya me and me ni subri me say. Doctor ni nim say hypertension na mani brew. Say constipation na mo ti ya. Say dehydration. Say stress na mo ti ya. Me ka say mo follow me. And you was a doctor na be ya no afraid you are elimination by rough tactics. Obuse say no elimination by rough tactics, right? Ubehwe no also your fancy osi so or dehydrated. And so be na dehydration na stress. And so about fluid in the way and still tiare no, right? And as I over crap on constipation. A channel who say oh ben and send unja or night. Now for the almost too soft now. So I tell me now you try and error or treat it. Right. Okay, ma'am, go back to patient's question. And patients are walking into the hospital now. Then who check in? No, I'm a doctor, know who symptoms, and I say nurse correction, and who symptoms, then they'll triage, and doctor never better. And they are simple. But then let me also add the say FBI friend says so being person obesity treatment, and then there's life and properties in danger, and also you say. And no say who outside the Ghana, and as I say, who US has here specifically. I can tell you that there's crisis center in every county. Into bet me looking up. No what trouble. Say a idea won't me entertaining a delay me patrol for police. But personally, no, I am a crisis center forcing police for because of the training they've received. Police in the bar, I am ran or no she. What to mra, the one who dealing here different. Oba na so ye psychotic, na so ye one hwe ni as obey ag na etuba ku biato ana teze bia when am share. Enti no memo de e ada me per crisis center for no. Esa omo training enti no omo ba they are able to assess the situation very well. Na etimi make a very good clinical decision. Say Ghana so there is a crisis hotline. But me looking out. Crisis hotline or freight hotline now. Then they will come assess the situation because the model in Ghana is community mental health and hospital mental health. Into meaning in just like here. Into no omo assessing the situation. Then they'll make the necessary clinical decision. Now you're transferred back to the clinical hospital.
I just have one last question. Where the minimum will be you will say that the person needs help, right? But on one case, what's on the right? And because of that, so is there a way a legal way you bet me I mean make I say before so afaswa the pakon bet me seek help. I mean parents bet me aboa. I mean okay. How is the the legality in this kind of issues?
So okay, legal, yeah. The only legal way is when there's life in danger or properties in danger, especially life, then the police will come and pick the person up and then take the person, right?
Okay.
So yes, answer. This is another ethical way to do it. I don't know if it's fully ethical, but wait me, I try. Pacho, where they outside the profession and a medical way. Now you take the person to the emergency room for whatever reason, one reason or the other. In table otipaya the nako. No way you lie now, my doctor, and they say, doctor, say, neko suofie. One emergency. Now for the doctor, now at me, busa the necessary questions to ascertain. He said, you can hear no cry. Then once they ascertain, the doctor will take the necessary action from there. And you find say, minimum symptoms crowd but my more examples of cases are Mesia, right? And I said, Menfa Bako Pemrenti. You find say, Obi, paranoia about someone. Or Phyllis, oh, Kwame, you poison, or Kwame, or Chase, one never channel. Now, may mama FBI, now may no more person mukume. What is it? Okay. At that point, it is more or less onye so okunu onye so person okumu bia otimi tina ne fie okona adwuma oba odidi oye bibia until self-care is not even an issue. Okay, there are 3 reasons actually. Legally you bet my force you be for commitment, but life is the biggest one. And none of the 3 is being qualified. Yet it is an abnormal behavior. It is in the way of the person. It becomes a nuisance, right? Okay. And me yare ebia motipaye. What do you about hospital? What do you buy? No way ya my doctor and say symptoms ya me boss and they order and they do of you. Because yes, sir, the doctor will have a normal conversation with him. Because any ninty no buy. What am I saying? We will be no coffee, no Sunday call. It is so you my doctor now. The doctor can rub in those questions, Is that they make out my say? Oh, ain't no, I now feel so be person you say, no, it's me the abem. Into the people that don't perform confirm then they'll let the psych team come in and do the assessment. These are highly trained individuals are almost so filled no matter the necessary assessment. Then if the person has to be committed to hospitalization at least for 3 days while we assess weekends in Kaho, holidays in Kaho. Into 3 court days. It is all the no call Friday at least to Wednesday. To say
I said one could deal with boy.
2 Friday only idea. And what did they call Friday? At least it gives the person time to assess. But Mama Castle said, Sabi, so do be a buyer na yajina to honor. Because the Kwame who me here met me the Nako say, why say, me try to so near you what one, they will take away your freedom. Because of that, there has to be good clinical reason why a provider will have to do that. Because we name microphobia or no man. So one person will call vacation now. No more day some cock and boo story be out to almost no more the hospital that no go vacation. In the least on so on 4 or 5 days. So we feel vacation be ban near be discharge no have found not the coffee.
Well, okay, not just sort of okay, is the Pacrono, some way assessment, any Pacrono, Ocaso or accepted treatment. And then also more be a bit my found.
So Ocaso accepted treatment, that's a omiti the criteria to be forcefully ordered that, which is their friend pink slip, right? But slip and also in your pink. But their friend pink slip, So meeting criteria now, then you need to admit my phone.
Some more.
Anything you want. Anything you man damn more no. Until we were that's several bunny that's all this be a keka. Hey,
More bread.
Hey, because there are too many things that comes together for you to make any determination at one given point in time.
Yeah, more bread, because over some spectrum of disorders can want some I do on more just any panel one I don't know say onion to say baby circles. Yes, and it becomes very difficult because you can any penny be they've been unaccepted treatment, and because of that it's so difficult say with my boy Nipakrono. Meanwhile you only see Nipakrono in Yamwa. That becomes a very, very, very big issue. And so last words, Okono, 10 no 11 and ya was a gas so that be honest, I'm afraid to say no. At the time of the minister prepare to my last words na the coin.
Yo, moment I said there's a difference between traits and personality. It's in the war a subia and chese you nipa buying. No say a bad so say a you nipa buying as or pair of home aquanche. And as I say sunu or honoma as who says say subia enya per one aquanche na babe you nipa buying, right? And ye the edika. They are tossing me ye na ye dance. We are all not the same. Until young who so say, as I said, Kwame say, and just say, Nina Yawn, so yes, sir. Until if you look in the family, which was be a different. No more no so no personality disorders are hold I can watch him. So almost will be a me pamocho and yen na say you showed pakoku tupa. If you have to set the limits with the person and enforce it. Also, dependent personality, depending on then they even threaten with suicide. Men can say take it lightly, funny very seriously. Now, a momono. Also making sure say or setting limits and enforcing the limits. Or who say okay, some no ni so or be powerful. There also be on so no say who say who be ehia mo bi a kwanenchen ene ne nkoka ne diagnosis ho asem kaka wati wosu enko ko bubo nkrofo di mesrew okwa ene ne nka ne symptoms no ho asem na afedie ontimi nya opede se obetimi akwa seek treatment.
All right, then I feel that was a baby said that be an afro out me bana obe church ni mamu. You know, and some of the Dawson now I'm running to know I ain't me can I hope so na some afro I be say nya na eja waba na eja wo church ni mamu amati for the na just say wabo modern church mu ama yesa because we say Ghana for na ya so den some enti aya na ha dwere kakra enti so na wo ka no you do us pa me we can't thank you enough and then never watch church mu no you ma sombo bebrebe enti you do us bebrebe ya me shira o
yes me da say telefone ya
enti you switch gears na ya kwa akọje nkrato any patient a comment na buy ni nyina no begging can later akwasi mo say hi family Ibrahim so show a heart Dr. Ford is also wants to say the best show great info Dr. Phil your best suggest any word remit a representative for her I know better in Komo and to your kojen krato kakraba ye buy no an say the only na the babe twaso of course Mohammed is so most corner no and to be basso and Mohammed get ready ye buy na just say you know what remit for you no an just say on so audio no atwaso all right ye jen krato basis here.
Hi, I am Kwame here. Did you know that the month of October is World Remit Teacher Appreciation Month? Did you also know that you could win a grand cash prize gift of up to 10,000 cedis for that favorite teacher of yours this month? Well, we all have our favorite teachers, those that made lasting impact on our lives. But let me ask you, when was the last time you took time out to appreciate that special teacher of yours? The one that made a long-lasting impact in your life. I am excited to partner with global money transfer company World Remit on this month-long campaign to appreciate and honor teachers in this country. Don't miss an opportunity to tell your teacher how special they are and how much help they have been to you. All you have to do to participate is to record a 2-minute video talking about that special teacher of yours and upload it on social media using the hashtag Teacher Appreciation Month and Teacher Mo. Now, in addition to the grand prize, the first 80 participants with the most interesting videos stand a chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for their favorite teachers throughout the month of October. Kind courtesy World Remit. All you have to do is to visit www.teacherappreciationmonth.com for instructions and guidelines on how to participate. And it's about time we let our favorite teachers know how much we appreciate them. Share your story today, and most importantly, happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all teachers in Ghana. Yedamwase, Teacher Mo.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Just one more pic, JJ, please.
Oh, Mama, really?
Smile. It's not every day my eldest son graduates.
I couldn't have done it without you.
All without Auntie Jane's generous support.
Here is to Auntie Jane's well-appreciated World Remit money transfers.
World Remit Corporation is licensed as a money transmitter by the New York State Department of Financial Services, as a foreign transmittal agency by the Massachusetts Division of Banks, number FT 1179663, and licensed by the Georgia Department of Banking and Finance, NMLS 1179663, Massachusetts Foreign Transmittal License, FT 1179663.
World Remit, a better way to send money. Download the app or visit worldremit.com.
World Remit, a better way to send money. We have a special presentation from World Remit. We have in our midst Mr. Kweku Amwaku, who is with us, and we'll be talking about World Remit. So let me welcome him. Mr. Kweku Amwaku, how are you doing?
Kwame, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing really well. I like
Very
the way you
nice.
said Kwame.
What's it?
Says you can't Kwame no many a job.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Right.
And to be safe,
So I let you here to represent World Remit, right?
yes, I'm here to represent World Remit.
Okay. So there's been I saw some press release from the Bank of Ghana, and I think World Remit also put out a press release in terms of fraudulent activities. Can you talk us into that?
Absolutely. So, I think it's important to mention that, there has been an increase in fraudulent activity in general with money transfers. A lot of scammers in Ghana and other places sort of just taking advantage of different brand names to defraud people of their money and all that. So it's not very specific to World Remit, but World Remit has been one of the main companies that these companies are using the name World Remit to defraud people in Ghana. So it's been going on for a while, and World Remit has been educating or trying to educate our customers as far as just letting them know and getting them to be more vigilant online and being careful on who they provide their information to and all of that. But 2 weeks ago, Bank of Ghana released a statement making a distinction between, because the name World Remit is becoming so prevalent in that community that it's becoming confusing for a lot of people as to which one is the real World Remit versus the scammers. So I think when Bank of Ghana released that statement, it was good for World Remit, because we needed to make it clear and make it very obvious to our customers that, look, the World Remit that is the global money transfer company, that is very distinct, and we don't engage in any form of financial investment or money doubling schemes. That's number one, right? And so when a lot of these scammers, what they are promising people is, send me a certain amount of money and we will double or triple that within a certain amount of time. World Remit is really simply a money transfer company. What we do is we just help people send their money to Ghana and over 150 countries around the world. So we don't double anybody's money. we don't do any other form of investments. So, so I'm happy that Bank of Ghana released that statement. And it's important to also mention that people should be very careful. World Remit as a financial organization will never come on, reach out to people online, or WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook to ask for personal information so that they can double your money. It will, it just doesn't happen. It's against a lot of financial regulations and policies, and so that will never happen that way. Now, I must also say that when you look at a lot of this fraudulent activity happening, you will see that none of it is even happening on the World Remit system itself, right? The World Remit app or the World Remit website, all of it is online through some third-party platform, whether WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram or something, going to show you that these companies know that they can't do that on the World Remit app. The World Remit app is a very safe and secure way to send money. But they know they can defraud people on the system. So what they do is they try to get vulnerable people online and do these schemes on them. So so it's World Remit. The only way you know it's legit World Remit business is if it's on the World Remit app or if it's on the World Remit website. Anything outside World Remit will never come to anybody and ask for information. Even over the phone, we don't do that. We don't ask for personal information on the phone or anything. So if anybody is asking for your information and it's not on the World Remit app or on the system, it's a scam. Chances are it's a scammer doing it. So stay very, very vigilant. Stay very careful and cautious with how you send money. World Remit is very, very particular about financial security and how we protect our customers. And so the only way you can be certain and secure that your money is being sent safely to Ghana is to do it through the World Remit system.
Thank you so much. People are saying that we're going to hold on to the questions and that you want to get through what we want to talk about, and after that we take the questions.
Okay, sounds good.
So the next one that we want to talk about, as I heard, I don't know if that is true, and since you're here, we just want to ask you that World Remit actually merged, or I wouldn't say merged, they took over Wave. Sendwave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a while back. Yes.
Okay. So that is great, because a lot of people were asking me. They were like, "Oh, we have this notification saying that Sendwave is now part of World Remit." I'm like, "Well, the man himself will come on, so
yes,
we're gonna ask him."
Yes. We did that happen. I think early last year. I think. And but they're still operating as independent businesses. However, it's under the same umbrella.
Okay.
So Sendwave is definitely part of World Remit now.
Okay. Someone is asking about the rate, but we just get into the rate is what it is on the website and what it is on the app, right?
Right. Absolutely. I would say though that obviously, feel free. I'm happy to answer all these questions because I think it's important. These are questions sitting on people's minds, especially those on the fence, and so it's good to clarify and give them the confidence.
Well, let's talk about the rate. How do you guys compare what other money sending apps are out there?
So World Remit is relatively it's relatively cheap. One of the cheapest ways to send money. There are some, and so for example, I sent money last week to Ghana. I think I sent about $500. And I paid less than $5, right? In the fee. So there's a difference between the fee and the exchange rate. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times, some of these companies try to hide the real charge through the exchange rate, right? Some people will come and say no fee if you send money, but really the fee is buried or is hidden in the exchange rate when people send. So when you look at the money that you send versus the money that they receive in Ghana, you see that there's usually a big gap. What World Remit does is, obviously it depends on the amount that you're sending and also what you call it, and also the time. So the time or when during the year when you're sending, because exchange rates change over time. But I can guarantee you that when you compare the fee that World Remit charges to a lot of the other options out there, you consistently realized that World Remit is one of the cheapest. In fact, we say in some cases that on the average you're about 20% cheaper than the other options out there.
Okay, since you guys, since Sendwave is now part of World Remit, Sendwave, they were not charging fees, but then they get their money through the exchange rate, right? So are you guys gonna adopt that same model, or you're just gonna stick with that 99 cents flat rate charge?
So corporate is still working on that. And so we won't know that. But currently till I think till middle of November, World Remit is doing a promo for Ghana, which is free. You send money and you don't pay any fees at all. Just like Sendwave, until middle of November. So if you're planning or thinking about sending money, this is a good time to send money through World Remit. But as far as how it looks, going forward in the future, we will know that decision later on when the corporate makes that decision.
Okay, I have someone asking you a question on Facebook, saying that if Sendwave and World Remit are under the same umbrella, right? And why is there a discrepancy in the rates?
Like I said, it's still even though it's under the same umbrella, they are independent. They're still running as independent businesses right now. And so the management for Sendwave is still very different from the management of World Remit. As to whether they will merge completely at some point, that's what I'm saying. The corporate office is still determining that, and they will make that decision. But for now, it's even though it's acquired, it's still, you will still see Sendwave with its own branding, its own company. So it's still a different company, even though the ownership is with the same organization, right? And so that's why. Now, I don't know what the future looks like. In the future, if they decide to merge all the operations and all the activities for the two companies, then the announcement will be made. But for now, that's what it is.
Okay, let's talk about Teachers Appreciation Month.
Yeah.
What Remit has been, doing this Teachers Appreciation Month. Can you talk us into it?
Absolutely. So, I'm quite excited, Kwame, because we all have somebody, one of our favorite teachers, or some teacher that helped us somewhere, when we're coming up. We all connect with them. For example, I have this teacher who helped me when I was in GSS. And when I was coming up, I wasn't very good at mathematics, and I always struggled with that. And this teacher wasn't even a math teacher; he was a Greek teacher, right? And for some reason, that day the math teacher wasn't there, so he came and he replaced him and he taught. But the way he did it just really changed my whole perspective on how to learn or how to pick up on mathematics. And math since then became one of my favorite, and has really impacted and helped me in my career. The sad thing is that this teacher doesn't know that he had this kind of impact on me since JSS, right? I talk about him all the time, and I talk about that experience all the time, but I've never really looked back. I've never really taken the time to look back and try to get his number and say, look, thank you because of what you did. This is what has happened. So when I saw this campaign from World Remit, I thought this was a great idea, and it's a great opportunity for me to really show my appreciation. And you know what? It cost me nothing. It's all courtesy of World Remit. So this Teacher Appreciation Month is, World Remit, October 5th on every year is acknowledged worldwide as the World Teachers Day. So what World Remit did was, we said, why celebrate teachers just one day in a year? We can celebrate them. So we can celebrate them a whole month. So we're taking all of the month of October to really say thank you to Ghanaian teachers, the people that really made the difference in our lives and really shaped the education and the next generation, the minds of the next generation in Ghana. This is a good time to say thank you. And everybody has the story that I told you was my story. Everybody, if we got everyone on the phone right now, everybody has their own version of their special teacher moment.
Yeah, I have mine.
There you go. Right. So this is a great time to, the campaign is about letting our teachers know the kind of impact they've had. So even though there's money involved, the bigger impact is really the stories, for them to really realize the impact they've made in our lives. And so I am working on my video right now because I want to make sure the teacher finally gets to hear the kind of change he had in my life. And I'm hoping that that's what a lot of people will be willing to do for their teachers. But World Remit is also putting the icing on the cake. Obviously, we want to make it put a reward to it, and so all people have to do is submit a 2-minute maximum video. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes, but it can go up to 2 minutes maximum video. Telling the world the impact that a particular teacher made. It has to be one. You talk about one teacher and the impact they made in your life. Obviously, you have to just introduce yourself, talk about where you are right now and what school you met the teacher, and then talk about the teacher and why this teacher is your favorite teacher. Upload that video on social media with the hashtags Teacher Appreciation Month or Teacher Mo, the Ghana version. Well done, teacher. Teacher Mo, right? Upload that with those two hashtags because it's very important. That's the only way we know you uploaded the video to participate in the campaign. Otherwise, we won't know, right? But upload that. We will look through that and pick one winner first, right? For a grand prize award of 10,000 Ghana cedis, right? So that award goes to your teacher. Christmas is coming soon. This is a great time to look back and say thank you so they can really enjoy the Christmas with that money, right? So 10,000 Ghana cedis for your favorite teacher. Make sure to use the hashtag. Now, it's not going to be, that's the grand prize. We also, in addition to the grand prize, we are also going to give the first 80 videos, most interesting videos, 80 of them. So you want to do it as quickly as possible. We want to give 500 Ghana cedis to be sent to their favorite teachers, right? So you might not be the winner of the grand prize, but you stand the chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for your favorite teacher. If there's a good time, there's no better way, I'll say, to look back and say thank you with a story of the impact the teacher made in your life, and not only that, with the opportunity for them to win some money to celebrate. I think this is a great initiative by World Remit, and I'm happy to support. I'm hoping that everybody will take the advantage of the moment, of the time of the campaign, and look back and say thank you by just participating, and it costs you nothing. Everything courtesy of World Remit.
I'm excited too because, like you mentioned, we all have our teachers that made a great impact in our lives.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
Come on, everyone. So I think this is a great initiative by World Remit. I'm asking this because maybe I just want to see the videos myself. So do we have like a collection or maybe a website where you can go and then look at all these videos that people actually post?
Absolutely. So we have a website. We already have a website, teacherappreciationmonth.com, teacherappreciationmonth.com. And that website has all the information you need to know about the campaign, including the video submission rules. There are some guidelines and some rules as to what should be included in the video, right? So like I said, you have to let us know who you are, let us know, your current profession, your education. And then you have to go on and now describe and nominate the teacher that you are submitting for this campaign and talk about why and how they impacted your life. Now, what we're going to do, Kwame, is we're going to compile all those videos as the videos come in, and we're going to make it available online so that, people can go in and see all the different stories, what Ghana people are saying about their favorite teachers. And I hope that they are all good stories.
We were talking about this, I think, last week with Dr. Fori. We were trying to, unveil it over here. And then I was jokingly saying that, my favorite teacher is Teacher Capote. but yeah, we all have teachers that actually impacted our lives. And this, I think I really commend Well Remit for taking that initiative, bringing this to the Ghanaian people to actually show appreciation. Appreciation is really good. Some of these teachers, unfortunately, some are not even still alive.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even tell them how they, how we feel about them.
Yeah.
But at least we can start from somewhere and then move forward.
And Kwame, when we did this on another platform, once somebody made a comment and said, there was a teacher that used to beat me. They won't get any money from this. I was, and people are like, that teacher that used to whip me, this is my time. They will never get that 10,000. I'm like, come on, guys. But look, we all have good experiences, and we all have some bad experiences. This is not a moment for bad experiences.
No.
If you had a teacher that did something bad to you, that's for another time. This particular campaign is to focus on the ones that did good things for you and sacrifice and went the extra mile for you. So, and if that teacher happens not to be alive, what we're doing is we're going to, if they win, we're going to connect with their family and do the honors to that teacher's family.
Oh, so just to clarify, you can still do the video about the teacher, even though that teacher is still
absolutely.
alive,
They don't have to be alive. Yes, okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, this is a great way to honor him and his family.
Yeah,
so
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Mr. Marco, we have you here. So is there anything that you want to add to whatever that we've discussed?
I would say, Kwame, thank you, and thank you to Aku Radio for being great partners with World Remit, and being helping us to be able to put the word out there about initiatives like this. World Remit is a great organization. I'm great to be a part of it, and we don't only focus on the business side of things. We're also an organization that believes in giving back in the community that we serve, and this is why we undertake projects like this. And this is one of many projects that we support. We are a very strong supporter of the Ghanaian community, not just in the US, but worldwide. And so after this campaign, as always, we will be constantly within the community helping and supporting various initiatives and projects. So we hope that everybody will really take advantage of this campaign to say thank you to their favorite teacher. And also, if you're not already on the World Remit app, World Remit is one of the greatest ways and the most convenient, fast ways to send money, and it's cheap, very secure. So definitely give it a try if you don't. And it's it takes just a few minutes to download and set up. Less than a minute you'll be set up and ready to go. So if you haven't already downloaded the World Remit app, make sure to do so. And thank you very much for the time.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Mwako. World Remit has been a family to Ako Radio. We do things hand in hand.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
Anytime, you guys have, something that you want us to promote for you, our doors are always open. So you can, chip in at any time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
On that note, we're going for a commercial break. And then when we come back, we're going to have Ibrahim, and then more Ibrahim is going to give us Ibrahim's Corner, right? And then, Ibrahim's Corner, we talk about things that are happening in Ghana, health things. But sometimes, Ibrahim, he goes wayward and talks about politics and other stuff. But that's Ibrahim. So we go for commercial break. When we come, we're going to talk about Mo's Corner.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Hi, I am Kwame here. Did you know that the month of October is World Remit Teacher Appreciation Month? Did you also know that you could win a grand cash prize gift of up to 10,000 cedis for that favorite teacher of yours this month? Well, we all have our favorite teachers, those that made lasting impact on our lives. But let me ask you, when was the last time you took time out to appreciate that special teacher of yours? The one that made a long-lasting impact in your life. I am excited to partner with global money transfer company World Remit on this month-long campaign to appreciate and honor teachers in this country. Don't miss an opportunity to tell your teacher how special they are and how much help they have been to you. All you have to do to participate is to record a 2-minute video talking about that special teacher of yours and upload it on social media using the hashtag Teacher Appreciation Month and Teacher Mo. Now, in addition to the grand prize, the first 80 participants with the most interesting videos stand a chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for their favorite teachers throughout the month of October. Kind courtesy World Remit. All you have to do is to visit www.teacherappreciationmonth.com for instructions and guidelines on how to participate. And it's about time we let our favorite teachers know how much we appreciate them. Share your story today, and most importantly, happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all teachers in Ghana. Yedamwase, Teacher Mo.
Just one more pic, JJ, please.
Oh, Mama. Really?
Smile. It's not every day my eldest son graduates.
I couldn't have done it without you.
All without Auntie Jane's generous support.
Here is to Auntie Jane's well-appreciated World Remit money transfers.
World Remit Corporation is licensed as a money transmitter by the New York State Department of Financial Services as a foreign transmittal agency by the Massachusetts Division of Banks, number FT1179663, and licensed by the Georgia Department of Banking and Finance, NMLS 1179663, Massachusetts Foreign Transmittal License, FT1179663.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Hi, I am Kwame here. Did you know that the month of October is World Remit Teacher Appreciation Month? Did you also know that you could win a grand cash prize gift of up to 10,000 cedis for that favorite teacher of yours this month? Well, we all have our favorite teachers, those that made lasting impact on our lives. But let me ask you, when was the last time you took time out to appreciate that special teacher of yours? The one that made a long-lasting impact in your life. I am excited to partner with global money transfer company World Remit on this month-long campaign to appreciate and honor teachers in this country. Don't miss an opportunity to tell your teacher how special they are and how much help they have been to you. All you have to do to participate is to record a 2-minute video talking about that special teacher of yours and upload it on social media using the hashtag Teacher Appreciation Month and Teacher Mo. Now, in addition to the grand prize, the first 80 participants with the most interesting videos stand a chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for their favorite teachers throughout the month of October. Kind courtesy World Remit. All you have to do is to visit www.teacherappreciationmonth.com for instructions and guidelines on how to participate. And it's about time we let our favorite teachers know how much we appreciate them. Share your story today, and most importantly, happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all teachers in Ghana. Yedamwase, Teacher Mo.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence, the cars were cutting like knives.
Yeah, still I try saying Mohammed Benyano, we want to Ghana lines on one as well true. The Yanya Mohammed yet. Say Yanyano within the next 5 minutes here. I will say 4. The show in but then I know said you can personality disorders from once. Now Dr. Fura Church baby or church more to say. Any some kit one. Number next week you best have a back. Na yɛ de wɔn nso asabrɛ mo but yɛhwɛ sɛ Mohammed bɛba yɛma no bɛɛ 3 minutes accounts yɛante ne kadeɛ a ayɛde show no nyinaa bɛbɛ na wie nti yɛsan nkɔnkɔgye nkatoɔ kakra mmra sisi a.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Hi, I am Kwame here. Did you know that the month of October is World Remit Teacher Appreciation Month? Did you also know that you could win a grand cash prize gift of up to 10,000 cedis for that favorite teacher of yours this month? Well, we all have our favorite teachers, those that made lasting impact on our lives. But let me ask you, when was the last time you took time out to appreciate that special teacher of yours? The one that made a long-lasting impact in your life. I am excited to partner with global money transfer company World Remit on this month-long campaign to appreciate and honor teachers in this country. Don't miss an opportunity to tell your teacher how special they are and how much help they have been to you. All you have to do to participate is to record a 2-minute video talking about that special teacher of yours and upload it on social media using the hashtag Teacher Appreciation Month and Teacher Mo. Now, in addition to the grand prize, the first 80 participants with the most interesting videos stand a chance to win 500 Ghana cedis for their favorite teachers throughout the month of October, kind courtesy World Remit. All you have to do is to visit www.teacherappreciationmonth.com for instructions and guidelines on how to participate. And it's about time we let our favorite teachers know how much we appreciate them. Share your story today, and most importantly, happy Teacher Appreciation Month to all teachers in Ghana. Yedamwase, Teacher Mo.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence, the cars were cutting like knives.
Yo, I so finado of food na to her. Alcohol health and wellness now so good so I would say. I near Hesse Kenya Muhammad, not the most corner no abre, but ya hena is canon so the modern Nababisia. I have well remit, I'm gonna ask you, made it my dear Brem. Sounds like United African organizations, so as we are saying. And then they can't want some personality disorder. Yes. Nyambo, the next time I with these disorders, we're talking about bipolar. I became bipolar once. It's and then the I don't know until you say Muhammad Idi, not to say you be free my sports for so abba. But also now or two for Obusa say I can be no sports today, sports no omoha. Omoha then kwasi ni money crew Mr. Belfi Dr. Yensu and that boss Lenka omo nyina wa ha enti ana no omo se no je bisi kan ga be bomfrete it move mo for the free ha health and wellness ye close we en one passport so eleba so that be American mo so for Kwame Manu same time next week no e be say baba the money na ase